boys and girls, it's Mr. Fallon, back with episode 21 of Spot Run Storytime. Get up, get spot running. Let's move those feet. Let's hear all about Ron in the book, Sideways Stories from Wayside School. Ron had curly hair and little feet. I want to play kickball, he said. You can't play, said Terrence. Get out of here, said Dee Dee. Scram, said Jason. I want to play kickball, said Ron. Well, you're not playing, said Terrence. Beat it. Ron stomped across the playground to the hopscotch area. Jenny was playing hopscotch with Lewis. Jenny was on 9. Lewis was still on 4, but it was his turn. I want to play kickball, Ron said. So go play kickball, said Lewis. Terrence won't let me play, said Ron. Lewis walked with Ron to the kickball field. Hey, what about a game of hopscotch, Jenny asked. You won, said Lewis. I just beat Lewis in hopscotch, Jenny announced. Leslie, Rondi, and Allison flocked around her. All right, said Lewis. Ron and I will both play kickball. No, said Terrence. Ron isn't playing. Anyone who wants to play can play, said Lewis. No, he can't, said Terrence. It's my ball. It isn't your ball, said Lewis. You gave it to me, said Terrence. I gave it to you to share, said Lewis. If you can't share, you can't have it. All right, said Terrence, but I get the pitch. Ron and I will stand. Everybody, said Lewis announced. All right, said Jason. We'll beat them. Yeah, we'll beat them bad, said Dee Dee. We'll smash them, said Myron. We'll see, said Lewis. Ron pitched and Lewis played the other 8 positions. 20 minutes later, they finally got 3 outs. The score was 20-0. Ron was up first. Infield in, shouted Damon. Everybody stood within 10 feet of home plate. All right, Ron, Lewis shouted. Kick it over their heads. Ron kicked the ball only 3.5 feet. Todd picked it up and threw him out. Lewis was up. Everybody ran back to the edge of the outfield. Still, Lewis kicked the ball over all their heads for a home run. Everybody ran all the way back in again, for Ron was up. He kicked the ball only 2 feet. Dee Dee tagged him out. Lewis kicked another home run. Ron then kicked the ball a foot, tripped over it on his way to first base. 3 outs. Ron and Lewis held the other team to only 5 runs the next inning. That was because the bell rang. Lunch was finally over. Lewis and Ron lost 26-2. Ron had had a wonderful time. The next day, Ron said, I want to play kickball. You can't play, said Terrence. Get out of here, said Jason. Scram, said Dee Dee. I want to play kickball, Ron told Lewis. Lewis walked with him to the kickball field. Ron and I will stand all of you. Everybody liked the teams. Ron pitched and Lewis played the other 8 positions. They lost 57-2. After the game, Lewis took Ron aside. Listen, Ron, he said, why do you always want to play kickball? You can't kick, you can't field, you can't even run to first base. You just get smashed every game. Hey now, wait a second, said Ron. Don't go blaming it all on me. You're half of the team too, you know. And with that, he punched Lewis in the stomach. And he punched a heck of a lot harder than he kicked. Boys and girls, did you spot run the whole time? If you did, here's your score for today. Boys and girls, I challenge you to keep these steps going. See how many steps you can get for the entire day. Boys and girls, see you tomorrow with our next episode. Our next episode is going to be chapter 22, all about the 3 Erics. Have an awesome day. Bye.